Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Padres find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jimmy Nelson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Jimmy Nelson, he comes with a lot of high hopes. Not an overpowering guy, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good four-seam, high-riding action. Has the slider, has the changeup. The secondary pitches at times come and go. If he has the changeup and has the slider working, he can be really tough.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the third baseman.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Brock Holt now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. Ball one. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Brock Holt now with a full count. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box now, Brett Myers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1. Holt at third. Altuve over at second. Myers is over at first with 1 away. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Full count now, 3-2. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Florial on the run at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Taylor. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Yan Gomes would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres on top, 1-0. Adam Wainwright gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Swing, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Padres lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Stepping up now, Donovan Solano. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. And it's 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, Samir Duenas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the stretch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Iglesias stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Brock Holt. And a ball, 1-0. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. That evens it up, 1-1. Holt, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count is 2-1.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
they've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Pods leave them loaded. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
For the Rockies, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So coming to the plate, Josh Phegley. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. From the stretch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, number 31, and he puts it on the ground to second. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Brett Myers. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Phegley recovers, and the throw is there to record the first down.
Next to the Padres, the center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Pitch on the way.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for San Diego. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's low.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in Estevan Florial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Wainwright gets the sign and the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Samir Duenas, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away.
The bat, number 11.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Brock Holt. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. Get down, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
As a look, now the pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Padres lead it 2-1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Carlos Correa.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And that misses 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Lucas Sims.
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Charlie Blackmon is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, and he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right, and this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, first home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Florial has it, and there is one away.
Now back.
Ready once again, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The batter, number 7, second base.
Digging in to try it again, Donovan Solano. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So striding forward now, Samir Duenas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Florial on the run, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Ryan Harper, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, Jose Iglesias. Into center field, line drive base hit. And he is in there.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Harper has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Josh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Josh Fegley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 31.
At the plate, number 31 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that misses, ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Late that time for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-2 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And there's a base hit on the line.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
To the plate now, Brett Myers. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A 1-1. Line towards center field. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Zach Duke gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in, Donovan Solano. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Padres lead it 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The right fielder.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1-0 the count. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ready with the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Right to Iglesias. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to Colorado.
Settling in now, Nick Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Still 8-2. Into the box now, Samir Duenas. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a right hand. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Duke is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Comes set with the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Duenas rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got the count 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 for the Padres in the inning, and it comes on the RBI triple. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Rockies 2. Dan Otero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Otero.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Josh Begley.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Otero, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Number 31.
That's the way you attack the baseball. Pitch wasn't too bad, just the swing was that much better. Head down all the way through the ball, and he cruises into second with a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, number 31, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Brendan Rodgers.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
65.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Strike taken up in the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. One and two as he chases the slider. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
He's set. Here it comes. Yan Gomes is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Yan Gomes has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Florial has it, and there is one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Samir Dueñas.
Stepping up to the plate, Samir Dueñas. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The bat, number 11, shortstop.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 12 and the Rockies 2. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
San Diego, number 32, David Phelps.
So stepping in, Estevan Florial. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, Estevan.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Phelps, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 23rd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So striding in, Aaron Judge. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. So here's the Padres DH, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip.
Altuve.
He's set, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box, Brett Myers, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Matt Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got full count.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Yan Gomes started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Ready for another shot now, Donovan Solano. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Correa moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Samir Duenas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Iglesias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Outside, 2-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chaz Rowe. Now batting, the third baseman, Brock.
Into the box now, Brock Holt hit on the ground down the first baseline. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Padres on top, 18-2. Brendan Morrow will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. At the plate, Matt Olson.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Josh Fegley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled away. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
18-2 the final tally today. The Friars claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Adam Wainwright earns the win, his second. Jimmy Nelson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time at the